Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here. Boop.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 here. So in my last video, fall trends/styles I'm loving, I dedicated a big section to my biggest fashion inspiration, 90s and early 2000s style, and the two top comments on that video are about me needing to make a dedicated recreating outfits from the shows/movies I mentioned, which I've always wanted to do something like this, but I felt like I never could because I don't have any of the screen accurate items. However, I do think it could actually be more fun to take these iconic outfits and put them through the lens of my style with what I currently own. So this is not going to be a copy. It's very much going to be inspired by these iconic characters. This is definitely going to lean fall and whimsy goth boho. So I'm hoping it gives you some inspo as we are heading into the Halloween season. Of course, I had to start off with Miss Phoebe Buffay, the layering, the colors, the textures. Her outfits are so whimsical and unique. Her style is definitely what I aspire mine to be like, but I do have a few things that are pretty similar to what she wears, like this outfit, which I don't know if it's a promo photo for Friends, but I own this black velvet dress that gives a very similar vibe. I noted the layered necklace, which I've opted for this silver heart tie one, and then some square toe boots. I feel like if I put my hair in braids, it'd be even more spot on, which this photo has been a big inspo on my Pinterest for a while, so it's no surprise I'd own something so similar. The next outfit is this purple combo, and actually I ended up thrifting a super similar fuzzy trim jacket back in December last year that I instantly thought of this outfit she wears, and of course I have different purple pieces, but I think you can see the inspiration I got from it. Phoebe has an amazing jewelry collection, much more vast than I do, so I tried my best to pair what I thought she'd pair, so in this case a similar floral necklace. I'm also not a super headband person, so I just kept my hair down, and I think doing something like this is actually a great way to see what aligns with your style, because even if you have it as inspo, there's going to be pairings that you're gonna make depending on your preferences, like some of the accessories she uses. I am gutted I don't have a super purple bag though. That's definitely on my thrift wish list. This photo recently popped up on my Pinterest, and I really love the whole blend of pieces that she has in this outfit, so I did my version, which again, very much leaning on the inspired by. The color of our vest is probably the only actual similar thing. I love the floral skirt paired with it, and to add some texture, I'm wearing this lace brown tank top. Phoebe is wearing sandals in hers, which is very unlike me, so I chose these brown clogs I recently got secondhand. I would normally just go for a boot, but I like the casual feel with the choice of the clogs. Similar to the first Phoebe outfit, this was a no-brainer that I had to do because I have such a similar black dress. I actually got this in a thrifted mystery box 2 years ago, and I wear it all the time, usually with a white baby tee under and chunky boots, but I opted for a more square toe, higher boot, and a long sleeve under just to get as close to Phoebe's outfit. I do think a tight turtleneck in white would have looked a little more polished since this top is a little thinner and flimsy, so it wasn't staying in place. But with the addition of my brown leather trench, I think it looks fantastic. Like, I had to put it together to add my own little flair to this look. I was gonna try this outfit for Rachel, but my rendition was not cute at all, so I just stuck to Phoebe's outfits, especially since it's way more me now versus 6 years ago. I definitely would have said Rachel or Monica style was similar to mine. I started watching Gilmore Girls for the first time 2 years ago, and I haven't finished yet. Rory's in college, and Dean, I think, just got married or is about to get married. I don't remember. We took a little break from it because we only have been watching it in the fall, but Lorelai's outfits just changed my style forever. It's simple yet playful, and she knows a good leather jacket. It's also more mature of a style than I would look to for inspo previously, but still has a bit of fun in it. This outfit is so bare, yet the fit of the denim and boots just makes it feel impactful. I did actually buy these bootcut jeans because of Lorelai, and it has been a gateway for mid to low-rise bootcut and flare jeans for me. I did first put this outfit with a long white tank top, but the fit just wasn't as good, so I changed it to this white baby tee, which I'd argue still isn't that great. Like, I think my outfit shows how important fit is, especially in a simple outfit, because the jeans and boots are great, but the top isn't hitting at the right length and the jacket is a little too loose for what I was trying to do, but I did just want to try, so I'll give myself a participation trophy at least. Lorelai has so many graphic tees and leather blazer outfits to choose from, but I like this one because of the bell, and this is what I came up with. I went for my pinstripe pants that give such a nice silhouette on top of the boots, and this red heart top sits at the perfect length for the rise. Very contrast to the last outfit. It feels fun yet grown up to me. I would definitely say I've shifted to more whimsical pairings like in Phoebe's outfit, so I did have to fight the urge to add a bunch of necklaces or accessories that Lorelai just wouldn't wear. She loves an accessory. Don't get me wrong, it's just not what I own, nor would I wear, so that's why you'll notice there's a lot less in her outfits that I chose. A lot of Lorelai's outfits are really just a cute top and a good pair of jeans, similar to what I was saying and being a little more simple, but she has some cute dresses and cardigan outfits, so I created this very much not similar outfit. I honestly wasn't going to include this because it definitely leans more Sabrina Spellman, but these outfits aren't supposed to be carbon copies, so this is my outfit of being inspired by. I definitely wouldn't say Rory and I have similar style at all, maybe on days when I'm wanting to be more casual, although that velvet dress, oh gosh, I will think about that thing forever. I did happen to own some things that are similar, so just for the sake of fall inspo, here's this outfit. That really, the main character is the corduroy jacket with the trim, and she does wear a lot of stripes, so I put this together. She definitely would go for Converse, but the chunky docs felt way more me. I can't believe the impact this chunky sweater Rory wears has had, but it literally looks like a dream. I thrifted this similar one at the bins a couple of months ago, counting down the days where I could actually wear it, and I definitely think hers is thicker, but it's a cream sweater, so easy to recreate in your own version. I'm scared and also excited for the Practical Magic sequel, specifically in the fashion department, because it really has made its mark 27 years later. There's so many great outfits Sally wears, and she definitely leans more simpler in textures compared to Jillian, but when she wore this in the movie, I was obsessed. It's simple, but I think the lettuce hem of the baby tee, shorts, and I think green gardening / rain boots just is adorable. My baby tee isn't as cute, but it gets the point across. These green boots I was recently gifted by Doc Martens also gives a more wearable version of the shoes, since I don't own any hunter boots, and brings something interesting to a very basic outfit. This green dress is burned into my skull because of how gorgeous it is. I seethe in envy whenever I see someone share that they have a version. I do have this green slip that I do think gives a similar vibe, not as long and detailed, but it is green. Like if I wore an orange wig with bangs, you could get the vision. I wasn't sure on the shoes because she isn't wearing any, at least in the photos I could find, and I didn't want to go through the entire movie to try to figure it out. But also Jillian is barefoot in a lot of the outfits in the movie, and when she isn't home, they don't really focus on her shoes. Like I cannot tell you what shoes she wears. Does she wear sandals? Does she wear boots? Where I can remember a lot of Sally's shoes, so I just went for these brown boots because a black boot seemed too harsh maybe for her character. Honestly, I'm a bit meh about this outfit. I'd have to do some layering and swapping out the shoes to make it wearable for me personally. This outfit though is way more me, but I don't really own anything super similar, so I definitely took some liberties with this plain brown velvet skirt and floral silk cardigan. Jillian's outfits have a lot of different textures going on in them, so I felt if I can't do a pattern skirt, that the next best thing would be a velvet one, and I've never put these two items together, but it's definitely going to be in my fall outfit rotation. I cannot shut up about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and you know, I'm not gonna apologize about it because literally, how did I go 27 years without watching it? There was a before watching Buffy and now an after watching Buffy in my life. I'm on season 6 and the outfits are just so good and each character has such a signature styling. I'm first starting with Willow, which her style drastically changes from the beginning seasons to the middle and end. She starts off very colorful, kind of kiddish, which she's supposed to be 15, so it makes sense. She loves layering always, but in season 1, she loved adding bright colors with her layering. She loves overalls in many colors, which I only own blue, so I just took it in my own direction. Like I said, she loves colors in the earlier seasons, so I went for a colorful blue and green top. I do think I should have gone with something that was more of a crew neck than a scoop neck because you lose it under the overall, but the colors just went so well with this blue cardigan, and you can't tell me that Willow would not own this blue cardigan. Like, it is so Willow coded. I feel like Buffy and Willow are the major fashion inspos people talk about on the show, but Tara's style is probably my favorite. It's very relaxed, very dark boho. She loves tie-dye, and it 100% has influenced me into liking tie-dye, hence this tie-dye skirt I thrifted a couple of months ago. She has so many amazing pairings that I wish I owned, but I do think this top is super similar to something she would wear. I can't think of what shoes she usually wears. I feel like she wouldn't go for such a chunky black boot. Like, maybe she'd go for brown because the black would feel a little too edgy for her style, but for me, I like that edge to it. She mainly accessorizes with hair and jewelry, so I was debating on adding this belt, which I do think I like with the outfit, but it doesn't feel super Tara. Okay, for this next one, this is Tara's outfit I'm using for inspo, and here's mine, which isn't similar at all, I know, but I think it has a lot of pieces that she would wear. And like I said, her outfits are relaxed, like there's no tight fitting or very rigid edges. So I'm just gonna say she would wear this. Even though I love Tara's style, I do think Buffy's is the most timeless in a sense where I think anyone and everyone would say the outfits she wears is amazing and stylish. It's been really cool to see the trends progressing from the late 90s when the show starts and then early 2000s, and also as Buffy ages, which her high school outfits have no business being that amazing. A cute top, black miniskirt, and knee-high boots are her signature look, and I took this outfit as a base and creating mine, which I think hers is a dark blue mini skirt, and I don't obviously own that, so I played more with the texture of this velvet floral boat neck top. This is just such a classic Buffy outfit, and then topping it off with Angel's leather jacket is a no-brainer. Buffy's outfits usually lean dark, but sometimes she does play with color, and this combo is so gorgeous. I didn't own any skirt top combo of the same color, so I focused more on the top and jacket coloring being similar and went for my polka dot skirt, which I don't think Buffy ever wears polka dots. I could be wrong, but that definitely feels too whimsy for her. However, I think it works great in my outfit. I remember watching this episode and being so shocked to see her in a fringe brown jacket because I don't know, it just seemed too boho for her style, which is probably why at this time in the 6th season, I haven't seen her wear anything similar since, but I had to whip mine out because of course, I can't remember what bottom she's wearing, probably just some bootcut jeans. So I paired my bootcut jeans with this outfit and then figured this Fleetwood Mac t-shirt would be a good fit since Buffy also seems to have a dysfunctional love life. I've always loved 90s fashion, but I would focus on outfits from like Full House or Saved by the Bell, which I know that was 1989, but it bled into the 90s. So for me, it was mainly just mom jeans and a tucked in t-shirt. But my God, the biggest tragedy of my life was not watching The Craft. The outfits, my God, pretty simple in color scheme and styles, but it just hits right in my core of fashion I love. Nancy's outfits are everything, much more grungy than what I wear typically every day. I wanted to play around with layering black pieces, specifically using textures, which I know I've already said a bunch in this videos, but especially with an all black outfit, paying attention to what pieces you're pairing together that won't just disappear in the silhouette is key. So I went for a lace cardigan with bell sleeves, lace satin tank, and black velvet skirt that has some sheer and embroidery stitching on the bottom. The other important element is necklace layering, and it's nowhere as great as Nancy's, but it gives the necessary addition. There is a lot of lighter shade outfits, specifically brown and floral, in the craft, so I wanted to create something out of that inspo, and I made this, which I think in theory is cute. It's not super aligned with the inspo, but something I definitely will rewear. I could literally make a whole video just on the craft inspo outfits because of how much love I have for what they wear, and I'm kind of sad I didn't do more outfits inspired by the craft, but I didn't have enough time, so maybe I'll do like an Instagram reel or YouTube short of the craft inspiration outfits closer to Halloween because I could make so many more. Those are all the outfits I'm gonna include today. Let me know if there's a character that I didn't mention that gives you a lot of fashion inspo. It can be from a movie, a TV show, an anime. I actually haven't seen a lot of things. Like I've mentioned, I only just watched Buffy or started watching Buffy this year. Last fall was the first time I watched The Craft and Practical Magic. So please send me all of the nostalgic outfit inspo I need to see, or any current fashion inspo that a character has. Send it to me, please, and thank you. As always, a majority of the items I showed in this video were secondhand, so if you like thrifting and secondhand fashion, then make sure to subscribe right down below. Also follow me on Instagram, which is AlexSunshine83. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!